Hello everyone. In this video, Julie and I are going to make some important corrections on the character creation for Dragonbane. Hello everyone, welcome to MJ Hobby Corner.
Hello.
I am Martin.
I am Julie, also known as the trusty sidekick.
Trusty sidekick. She's more than a sidekick, guys. But in any case, today this is an important video because I do want to follow up and make some corrections on our previous video for Dragonbane. A couple of viewers have commented. A shout out to all of you. You know who you are.
Thank you for doing that.
Thank you for doing that, and thank you for being so polite and professional in your comments. That really helps as well. But they gave us a few tips, and I want to make sure that we correct everything in this particular video. Okay, so as you know, in the previous video, if you haven't seen that, go check that out. We started a character for Dragonbane, and Julie chose a wolfkin, and she also chose a mage as her profession. Now, the first thing I want to correct is that I didn't give you your kin ability. There's an ability. Let's check the book so that we know what we're changing on the character sheet. Okay, so here is Julie's character sheet. Okay, now she has to fill in all these other empty slots, and these are all base chances for those skills related to the whatever attribute that is. Okay, so we got to fill that out.
Right.
Here is one of the character sheets that you get with the pre-made characters, and you see they're all filled in. So most of these are base chances, and then Julie chose 10 of them.
Right. 6 were trained, and then 4 others.
4 others, and that was according to her age as well. It gave her extra skills that she can double. So for those, she doubled the chance.
Right.
And then all the others are just base chance.
Exactly.
Okay. Very important. Someone pointed this out. The wizard or the mage needs intelligence, not just will. Julie had her strength as 14 because she likes to be strong. But the reality is that she needs intelligence in order to cast spells. So she switched.
God knows I need intelligence. Sorry, it was right there.
I didn't mean it like that. But anyway, so now she has her intelligence as higher, which is 14, and then she has her strength as 11.
Right.
So that takes away your strength bonus, but her spells have a higher chance of going off.
Exactly.
All right. So that was very important as well. Now, the other thing is, there's another thing I wanted to correct. So in my previous video, I had a little graphic. I like to put little graphics sometimes that often correct things or add. Maybe I don't verbalize what I wanted to say during editing. I put a little graphic that adds to the piece. However, this time, in the last video, there was a little graphic when I was talking about movement that says something like 6 feet or something. That shouldn't have been there. That's incorrect. The way this game works, each little square is 2 meters. So if you're, let's say here, okay, that's 2 meters away from your opponent. An adjacent square is 2 meters away. So like if your speed is 10...
You move 5 spaces.
You move 5 spaces.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay? Either diagonally or whatever. So that's the whole movement thing. You're just using meters instead of feet. Here in the U.S., usually they'll say, you know, each square is 5 feet.
You're right.
In this case, each square is 2 meters. So that's all it is. So again, if a character moves 12 meters, then we're moving 6 spaces on the grid. That's all it is. Okay, and in this video, now that we did those corrections for the previous video, I will have everything linked so that this video, people can be referred to this video. Everything else was fine in the character sheet, as far as I know. Now we're going to show a little basic battle. Julie and I have been playing little basic battles, no terrain, no role-playing, nothing, just get to learn the combat, and it's been a lot of fun.
It has.
So Julie's tearing up my orcs. Oh, man. So let's go and check out this little battle that we prepared for you guys, and we will have more Dragonbane in the future. So we'll be right back. Okay, so here's our little board set up for a practice battle. We are not using terrain. This is just a sample battle so that we can get used to the Dragonbane combat rules. We are going to use improvised weapons because they're fun. And this is a forest, so we're using the forest deck. And if you do hear a little bit of rain, it's because it is drizzling outside. We're underneath our shelter. So if it gets too heavy, then we'll have to stop and go indoors. All right, Julie, so you are playing an elf, right?
I am. I'm playing an elf hunter, huntress. She, her weakness is she's intolerant of nightkin, such as orcs and goblins. She feels they are evil and need to be fought.
Okay.
She is smooth and she has a smooth and confident walk, clear eyes that suspiciously scrutinize everyone, and she is eager and swift in both thought and action.
Okay, and this is one of the pre-made characters, and it looks like she has some skill with the bow there. All right, so that's one of her trained skills. Yep, it's a 14.
Yes, it's one of her trained skills.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, very good, and she has 15 hit points to start with. So, okay, so today Orla is going to be challenged by an orc. And we're using the little cardboard minis for the time being. We will get actual minis to represent them once we're playing the game, which will probably be very soon.
Yes.
Okay, so we have an orc here. And, yeah, there he is. Look at that little orc. We're going to place him right here. And, okay. So, Julie, you see this orc here?
I do.
In the distance, and you immediately, of course, see him as an enemy. There is no orc or goblin that could be good in your eyes.
They're bad.
Yeah. All right. So you are, and to be honest, I mean, he is approaching you somewhat aggressively.
It does. He looks pretty aggressive. Yeah.
All right. Okay, so Orla draws her bow as a free action, and then she moves from back there to here. What's her movement again?
14.
14 meters. Okay, so each of these spaces is 2 meters, so she positions herself right near the orc. Go ahead, Julie, roll a d20, and you need a what, 14 or under?
Yeah. Ooh.
What'd you get? What is that?
A demon.
A demon. Now, a demon is a critical miss.
Right.
So now you have to roll a d6, and there's a table here, a 1. You drop your weapon at your feet, picking it up as an action.
Okay.
So unfortunately, your weapon is on the floor. You won't be able to pick it up till next turn.
Okay.
So you're going to have to draw a dagger or something. Give the poor orc a chance to do some melee. And let me just take my initiative card. Okay, so I have a 9.
I have a 2.
Julie has the initiative, however, because she got a 2 this turn, and I got a 9. So, Julie, go ahead and attack. Now, you have a knife,
I have a
right?
knife. One hand. I need to... Let me see, where's my knife? Okay, 14. So I need to get a 14 or under.
Oh, she's pretty good with the knife.
11.
She's got an 11, so she hits, okay?
So I get 1d8.
This time I'm going to try and parry.
Okay.
So go ahead, do your damage.
Where I need a d8.
Where's the d8? Right here.
It's an 8. Wow, that was really good. It's an 8. So do I add anything for this one?
Do you have a damage bonus to strength?
Yes, a d4.
So you add a d4, which here's a d4.
That's a 6.
And you read the number on top, which is a 4.
Yeah.
God damn, you are lucky, girl.
I know, 12.
Oh, 12 points of damage. All right. He is going to try to block. We're going to say that he blocks with his scimitar. The durability of the scimitar is a 12. All right, so also Julie, because her action is done, she flipped her initiative card. So as a reaction, I have to parry, so I have to flip my initiative card. So rolling to parry, my skill level with that weapon is a 12, so I need to roll under a 12. So let us see.
15.
A 15, he did not parry, and guess what? He takes, 14 points of damage?
I think it was 12.
It was 12 points of damage.
And then minus your 2 for armor.
Minus my 2 for armor is 10, so he has 2 points left. Still a bad outcome for the orc. Oh, Julie. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I picked up an improvised weapon. Make an acrobatics roll to jump up on the boulder and throw yourself at an enemy within 2 meters.
Okay, all right. So she is within 2 meters and she's on top of a boulder. Do your acrobatics check.
Under a
to
14.
be sure. Yep.
I got a 15.
Jump, but you missed the boulder.
I missed. Uh-oh.
So now I get to attack you back, and that's how that goes. So this time we have a little bit of terrain, so we draw initiative. I have a 4.
I have an 8. You go first.
All right, finally I go first. You've been going first every single time. So he moves 10 meters, the orc. So let's see, 2, 4, 10. He's going to try to move here, close to that linear piece of terrain. What are you doing? And of course, with his free action, he draws his scimitar, and I have to turn my card over because that's my turn.
10, 12, 14.
Okay, so she has line of sight now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she can fire.
All right. So it's under a 14.
Mm-hmm. And
10.
obviously you drew your bow with your free action,
Yes.
so you have to remember to say that. Okay.
10.
He takes damage. Go ahead and roll
so
your
that's
damage.
A D12 with a bonus.
An 8.
8 plus my bonus of 4.
Uh-huh.
Wait, that's a 6. Where's the 4?
The D4. Your bow has a bonus of D4? I thought it was D6. Your bow, you're using your agility bonus.
Oh,
Not your strength bonus. That's for the knife.
so it's 4.
So
12.
a 12, and he could not evade, so he takes full damage, and he's out.
Well, no, because he
again.
has armor.
Oh, that's right. He has armor. That's right, and the armor takes away 2, so he has 10. So he has 2 left. All right, so let's pull initiative again. A 9.
6.
Oh dear.
Oh, dear. Right. I'm not even going to move. I'm just going to shoot.
She's gonna fire, of course. You have your bow in hand.
That is an 18.
So she misses.
I missed this time.
Okay, so you turn your card over, and you are...
It's your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna just move 2, 4, 6 right into you, and he has a scimitar, so he's going to try and hit you, and he needs under a 12. 12 or under. What is that? A 6.
I say damage.
So damage is 2d6.
Wow.
So
Wow. 6 and a 1.
6
7.
and a 1, and he has a d4 bonus.
Okay.
So 7 plus 3.
It's 10. I have an armor rating of 1, so that's 9.
So she takes 9 points of damage.
And I take that off of my hit points, right?
Correct.
So that's 15 minus 9 is 4. No, 6.
6. Yeah.
6 left.
So she has 6 hit points left. I have 2 left. All right, so for creatures like harpies, the harpy is a special case because it's a flock of them. So this dice, either I have a bunch of little minis, which I do to represent the harpies, or in this case, we use a dice to say there's 3 in the flock. I pull out their ferocity is therefore 3 because there's 3 harpies. So I pull out 3 initiative cards and go in order. Harpies have a movement of 24 meters. So she can fly right up to Julie's mage right there and attack if she wants to. Now, once a harpy's flock is reduced to half, in this case we would say 2 harpies. Once 2 harpies are killed, they run away. So ferocity is an interesting stat for monsters. The other thing is monsters like harpies have an attack table, and the GM can either choose an attack every turn, or you can roll it, and whatever the table says, that's what the monster does. So these monsters are a little different. Monsters are a little different from, say, orcs or goblins that have weapons. Orcs and goblins act more like NPCs. So that is a very interesting difference between monsters and NPCs. Okay, so we practiced a little bit of the game Dragonbane, as you guys saw, and all we did were just repeated battle after battle, made some mistakes, but that is the purpose of playing these battles over and over until we get the battle system down. Then we can continue into a more serious game where we go into the role playing and everything else. Again, this video was meant to correct some mistakes that we had in the character creation video. Have a good one, folks, and we'll talk in the next video.